The play we're going to be looking at in this video is an inbounds play used against man-to-man defense, and it's called 1. Now, the reason this play is called 1 is because the first look in this play is for 1 cutting down the lane for a layup. So the setup of 1 is a double stack. 3 is taking the ball out of bounds, and on one side of the court you've got your guards, your 1 and 2 stacked. On the other side of the court you've got 4 and 5 stacked. And these stacks should take place about halfway up the lane. You don't want to be too close to the baseline because the actions of the play require space for players to be able to come off screens and be in a good position to catch and go right up into a shot. So if you set up too close to the baseline, players might not get the ball until they are under the basket in a position where they can't just catch and shoot. Now, this is a play that can obviously be run from both sides, but the 1 and 2 stack, the guard stack, always needs to be on the weak side. The 4 and 5 stack, the post stack, always needs to be on the ball side. So the first movement of 1 is going to be 2 turning around and setting a screen for 1. 1 is going to curl around 2's screen back towards the basket, looking for a pass and a layup. Now, if that option is not there, then 4 and 5 are going to come across and set a staggered screen for 2. 2 is then going to loop around their screen towards the ball side corner, looking for a pass and shot. So you can see here, 2 tries to set the screen, but 1 is not open. Then 5 and 4 come across for the staggered screen. 2's into the corner looking for a shot. And it's very important that 5 and 4 set a staggered screen, not a double screen, because of the final animation of this play. So the final look of 1 is if 1 is not open for the layup, 2 comes around and is not open for the jump shot. 5 and 4 have set the staggered screen where 5 was the first man to set a screen for 2, 4 was the second. And 5, as soon as 2 comes off of his screen, as soon as he's finished screening for 2, 5 is then going to turn around, basically just stay in the same spot that he is in, and 4, as soon as 2 comes off of his screen, is going to use a screen from 5 to cut down to the weak side block. So it's very important that 5 stay aware that the timing of this play requires him to quickly turn and set a second screen. It's also very important for 1, if they do not get the ball off of the first cut for the layup, 1 needs to clear out to the weak side corner to give 4 space to cut off a 5 screen for a pass. So we see, again, 1 is not there, 2 is not there, 5 just basically stays where he is, seals 4's man, 4 can look for the layup, and then 5 obviously can roll towards the ball side block, looking for maybe a potential rebound, or if, say, the post defenders were to switch the screen, 5 could then seal 4's man, open himself up for the pass. Now, if none of these looks are open, then it's 2's job in this play to find a way to get open. So whether that is faking high and cutting back towards the baseline, or more likely jab step towards the baseline and then breaking up towards the top of the key for a lob, it's his job to be sort of the safety valve if we cannot get the ball to any of our other players. So again, this is 1. It's an effective out-of-bounds play against man-to-man defense as long as good screens are set and players maintain some spacing, especially when it comes to leaving areas of the block open.